This is Saba, a plat player who plays Scarlet Witch. He understands the strength of the hero, but his deaths are way too high. I suspect the fix is within his cooldowns, specifically his mobility cooldown and his distance management from the enemies. I'm Awkward, I own Rank Up Academy, where we help thousands of players rank up. First, I'm going to observe the gameplay, and then I'm going to dive into the issues and how to fix it so he and you can start ranking up. What's up, Saba?
Hello, can you hear me, Awkward?
Yeah? How you doing, man?
Doing all right.
So you're a plat right now, GM2 last season, you're playing Wanda.
So I was playing Wanda last season. I had 70 hours on her, and I was I reached GM with her. And once I reached GM, now in this season, I mostly started flexing and trying out new characters. So that's why I typed PP. I'm still learning PP.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, ready to play? Can you stream the game for us? Alright, what do you think you need to do on Wanda, generally speaking, Seba?
So what I do is I flank a lot, be annoying to their backline and trying to do the most amount of damage.
Yeah, you very rarely spend time with your team, in short. But you know, I wanna let you play for a little bit, and I don't wanna jump in too much. You have very high ping though.
Trying to go for Star-Lord here.
I'm not saying anything in the meantime. I'm just keeping quiet a bit. Okay. I want to talk about the beginning a little bit. You were fighting Star-Lord there for like 10 seconds in his spawn. What was the purpose of that?
Damage before the fight. Damage before the fight.
Well, there's no damage before the fight because it's just them walking out of spawn. And the problem with that is that if they're slightly better than this, they would have just chased you and killed you. Like this, for example.
Yeah.
So why did you die?
I had no cooldowns and I overextended pushing Psylocke.
Yeah, that's true. So in order for you to engage people at the backline, you have to make sure that you have your shift ability. You know, it's your escape ability. If you don't have that, you can't really play aggressive. Just pay attention, you don't overextend too much.
Yeah, can we get another tank?
I'd like to ask you a question after this fight. My question would be to you, Saba, is like, in what time of engagement you're likely to get a kill? When do you usually get a kill?
If I flank from their backline when they don't see me.
When they don't see you, right? So if they don't see you, what do they usually see?
Nice.
So they don't see you.
Oh, they see me when I go in their face.
No, let me rephrase the question. If they are not looking at you, who are they looking at?
I don't...
Think about it. If they're not looking at you, who are they looking at?
If they are looking at my team, they are looking at my team.
Of course, they're looking at your team. Focus the fight. Okay. If I know that it's I'm talking while they're praying, but I just want to get this point across. If they're looking at your team, it means that you can get kills because they're not paying attention to you. When you engage them too early, what do they just do? All turn around and shoot at you.
Yes.
So you want to engage them when they're busy doing something.
Yeah.
Damage before the fight, you walk into 5 people, they all turn around and shoot you. What was that? Alright, now I would like you to engage from angles and just make sure that they're usually busy when you fight them. Nice target priority. Good angle, bro. Good job. Nice. That was a good fight, but can I ask you why are you clicking like kind of shift to go in the sky?
I am super nervous right now.
It's okay. It's normal. But try to go back and forth with me a little bit here. So why are you clicking shift to go to the sky?
I'm trying to get to reach this angle here.
Before I'm asking, in the fight.
Maybe I panicked it.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
Why do you click shift here, for example?
Yeah, I wanted to get an angle on her to maybe kill her.
Yeah, but now
It was
you
not the brightest
died because you now died, and what could have saved you?
My shift.
Exactly. So stop using it for no reason. Okay? I ask you why you're using it in the sky, and the answer I expected is because I want to get an angle on them from above so they don't see me. Which is okay, it's normal. But at least save one to disengage. Don't use two to fly in the sky. Use one to fly in the sky and one to run away. What rank is he, Plat?
I want to use my ult, kinda.
Right, but if you go now with your ult, what is gonna happen? If you went with your ulti, when you wanted to go with your ulti, what would happen?
Everyone would focus me and I would not get any kills if I survived, that is.
Exactly, because the team fight didn't really begin, nothing really happened. Your tank just went in for a little bit, your Venom, and that's it. Then Spider-Man followed, and it would have been normal. But you have to wait for the enemies to be busy and use some cooldowns.
What is happening here?
See, when you have your shift, you can live. But I have a question. Why were you in danger in the first place?
Look, you should have ulted.
I was in open space.
No, you're just in front of the entire enemy team. You were in open space, but you're in front of the entire enemy team. That is what happened.
I need to heal. Yeah.
You were holding the above. It was good. The roof was good.
What?
What happened?
Oh no.
Yeah, well, welcome to Wanda ulti. Gets cancelled by everything. But to be honest, why did you die, and how could I have used your ultimate better?
I could have used my ulti to kinda get behind the cart, and the last second I pop out. I think that would be a play.
Yeah,
To
you could also use the top of the ceiling, like the ceiling here, the choke at the big door. You could have.
Yeah, right here, maybe here.
No, above, just above. Where you're standing right now, above. Yeah, here, yeah. And also, not stand in front of the enemy team. That's why you died. So stand less in front of the enemy team, please. Pay attention to how you use your E, and pay attention. You have at least one shift to run away. You're using your E, then don't hit anybody yet. I don't think you hit anybody yet with your ability. Go. Attack. Attack. I have a question. Who are you attacking and why?
I'm attacking their front line, why I should be attacking their back line.
Exactly.
Supports.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You are right. Your E is supposed to help you get kills. It's not an ability you just randomly throw out.
It's really hard to get while you are off it.
Yes, but throwing it out there randomly for no reason is a guaranteed way to not get value out of it. Who are you focusing again?
I don't see their support, so I'm focusing anybody, really.
You don't see their supports because
Maybe
you're
I can
standing in the
kill
front.
this thing. I was trying to kill
you don't see their supports because you keep walking to the front line in front of their tanks. I still didn't see you flank a single time. So again, I would like you to engage more backline.
There is nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, they use double support ulti. It's good for you.
I'll try to engage now.
Yeah, that'll be good. Don't forget to click your E. Here the E was good. Why did you click your shift?
To get higher ground.
But if they would, what if they would have turned around to chase you? You wouldn't have your shift. You had 250 HP. You were behind them already. You don't need to, like, why do you need the high ground if you're behind them and they're not looking at you?
Yeah. That was my bet.
Yeah, well, of course it was your bet. But the question I'm asking you, if you're behind them and no one is looking at you, what do you need the high ground for? You're already or in the range to attack them.
Maybe I wanted my orbs right click to hit more target. Serema and Strange at the same time, I guess.
Okay.
To finish them more quickly.
So let's make some adjustments here, Saba. You need to flank more, supports more, DPS more, not tanks. Use your E with combination with your damage. And stop clicking your shift for no reason. Your shift is for two reasons. Number one, you want to reposition into a good position where you can do a lot of damage. Another one, mostly run away when I'm in danger. I could say your ultis could be better, but to be honest, in my opinion, Wanda's ulti is one of the worst in the game.
Jules, you can go
It's
strange
very
that team
difficult
up
to get
with that,
value of
sorry.
it, but you know. So we're not gonna talk about much about that. You have 8 deaths because you have no shifts. You have 13 kills because you don't attack anybody but the tanks, or you click E on these people. You also now have a team up.
Yeah.
So I'd like you to fix the things that we just talked about.
Feeling stronger already.
Where do you click your ship?
I thought Psylocke would kill me. I had my healers do not heal me for some reason.
Ah, you were full HP. They were healing you. Why do you click your shift here?
The healers were low.
Okay. When was the last time you clicked your E?
Oh, it was.
Go, wrap around them on the left. Left. No need to click shift. Why do you click your shift?
Die, please. Okay. I need to get out now.
When was the last time you clicked your E? You also, you have a team up. Don't forget about it. You used it now, but before you didn't use it in the first fight. You could have maybe killed Cloak and Dagger. Which one is E? The stun. Keep applying pressure. You're doing good. This guy overextends. Fantastic. Why do you click shift here? Why do you click E here?
I saw somebody here. I thought I would engage.
I barely saw him, so don't just give yourself time. Make sure they hit. Your E get no. Every time you use your E, there was not a single time in this entire session that it got any value. I don't think you stunned anyone. You might have, but it happens very rarely. Slow down. Make sure the ability hits.
Yeah, I rush it a lot of times.
Here, like for example, you
Right
see?
here. Yeah.
Pop your ulti maybe.
Yeah.
Not really sure what happened. Why did he die?
I overextended. I was trying to kill their support.
I wouldn't necessarily say overextended. That push was fine. The problem is that you're frontlining again. I would have loved for you to do it from an off angle instead of in front of their face. You could have went up the wall, went up the castle.
Be right there.
Sure, those are bad guys.
That was a good E. I like that.
Goodbye for now. Farewell.
Okay. Let me off angle now.
Yep.
Oh,
Why did you die?
once they turned around me, I should have take off.
Yeah? They look at you, just get out.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere.
Nice.
Be right there.
You got him. Nice, good one. Next.
Just what I needed. Do not hesitate, my furry friend. Disappear!
Okay,
Bionic force burst. You are under my spell.
What was the purpose of the shift here?
You poor sweet child. Watch me
high ground again.
Why? Nobody was looking at you.
Be right there.
There is some.
You're not going anywhere.
Why did you click your shift?
I'm dead.
Yeah. Why are you dead?
I'm rushing my abilities too much. I don't know.
You click shift for no reason. That is why. And about 90% of your shifts like have no actual reasoning behind it. You just click shift to get high ground. But why do you need the high ground? You're already sitting behind them and no one is looking at you. What will the high ground get you? You still can do the same damage from low ground or high ground.
Is pathetic. He thinks
What?
just because he goes
it
to the
was too
gym,
much
he's
damage.
the best human on
Yeah,
earth.
you're frontlining by the way.
Be right there.
Us against the world. You get away. You get away.
30 seconds.
Nice. Good ulti. I like that. I like how you use your ulti when the cloak and dagger use your ulti. It's good.
You are under my spell. Goodbye.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
Why did you almost die?
The final 10 seconds.
Frontlining.
Frontlining
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
what do you think about the game, Saba?
Final score 1-2-2.
I think my reasoning behind my abilities and my shifts were good, but I was rushing them too much.
Behind
I was trying to do.
the reasoning behind your shifts were good.
I was trying to do damage. That's what I mean. But
okay.
the execution was not good.
Oh yeah. So let me ask you a very basic question. Why do you need to use your shift? What is it helpful for? What like why would you use that ability? When should you use that ability?
There's two reasons: one to engage and one to disengage.
No, you're wrong. You're incorrect. You don't use your shift to engage. Your shift is a disengage ability. How do you engage? You just walk. You click W. That's what you do.
But I have two shifts, right? One of them I can use to engage and one to disengage.
You could,
No?
but you could, but the point is that if you don't need to use your shift to engage, there's no point to use it to engage, which you do a lot. You're behind them, you're shooting at them, no one is looking at you, and then you use your shift to go to the high ground. I ask you why, to get to the high ground. Why, Saba? Why do you do that? Why would you want to get the high ground?
Because high ground is usually a good off angle already, and it's advantage at large.
Explain to me on your character, Scarlet Witch. What would a high ground do for you when you already are behind them and shooting at them? What is the benefit of the high ground?
When enemy is low, like the edge of the high ground is covering half of my body. You know what I'm saying?
You're correct, but but again, I repeat the scenario. You're standing behind them, no one is looking at you. What do you need cover for? What is the cover for if no one is looking at you?
Yeah, maybe if they don't turn their heads around, maybe I don't need cover. But what if they turn their head around to target me?
Oh, okay. What if they turn around and target you? Very logical question. What should you do if they turn around and start like attacking you?
I have to disengage.
With what ability?
Shift ability.
So,
But if I used my one shift ability already to get high ground, I could use another shift ability to disengage, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the problem is, why would you? So essentially, you're saying no one is looking at me. I will use my shift to get into a position that is safer when no one is looking at me. So basically, I wasted an ability for no reason instead of keeping the two in case I need it. You keep using abilities for no reason, and when you need them, you don't have them because you use them for no reason. That is the problem.
Yes, it is a problem.
You use the ability because you think, what if they do that? Your abilities don't need to be what if they do. Your abilities need to be in reaction to them doing the thing. You need to react to things. You don't need to think about things that can happen or cannot happen. Could or not could.
Yes, I agree with it.
The reason why mobility characters are good is because most of the mobility is used to get out. You walk in, shift out, walk in, shift out, walk in, shift out. It's on Psylocke, it's on BPO with a kick or a dash, it's with Spider-Man with a swing. The characters with mobility, you usually don't use the mobility abilities unless you have to. Sometimes you have to, like, you know, BP has two abilities to get in or get out. One of them will always be used to get out. So with Wanda, what I would like you to work on if you'd like to rank up, is pretty simple. Start walking more often and use your shifts. Use your shifts not because you think something will happen. Use your shift according to what is actually happening.
You're right.
I'm not gonna talk about the ultimate because I think you use your ultimate very well. It's just a horrible ulti overall. No, not much to talk about it. So number one, you need to target squishies more. You need to target off angle more because you spend way too much time in the front line in front of people's faces. You take a lot of damage for absolutely no reason because you're just in front of their faces, literally just front lining. And you don't get enough kills because you don't target the backline often enough. So that's the first thing. The second thing, as I explained, use your shift mostly to disengage. Move to the off angle by walking, and then if you'd like, in the middle of the fight when they shoot it, you use one shift to reposition to a high ground so you can continue shooting, and one shift to run away if they chase you. Okay?
Yeah, I understand. I'll try to implement this strategy in most of my games.
All right? Awesome. It's good.
Thank you for your time. Thanks for helping me. Best luck.
All right.
Thank you.
If you like this type of videos, check out the other coaching videos that I did, like this magic one right here.